say local speeding in 30-mile-an-hour zones. And Judge Suarez is tough on this. I tell the same thing to everybody who gets a ticket. Can't speed on the local road, a lot of children playing. If you do, you're going to end up having a problem. And I've seen a lot more than when I started. I saw very few. Now I see there's probably 10 at the last court session.
So the public's comments over the years have been resonating within the village, and there is greater enforcement for speeding.
And you're gonna, on those tickets, when you speed in the 30-mile-an-hour zone in Chestnut Ridge, you get to pay the court and you get to pay your insurance company too, because we don't accept reductions down for tickets without points, so as to avoid consequences with your insurance company. So
the cries of us having to do something about the speeding situation is not being disregarded. Unfortunately, when you don't have your own police department and you have to participate in a group, it's hard, you don't always have the personnel that you would like to have. But the Ramapo Police Department is keenly aware of the issues that we have here, and reducing the speed limit to 25, while we can do it, it's not such a bad thing, but we need to reduce speeding, period, because that just means that they're doing 40, so now they're going to be doing 50, they're doing 15 miles over the limit as opposed to 10 miles over the limit. So reducing the speed down to 25, while it's a step in the right direction, it may be a deterrent. If you're doing 40, you're doing 40. But again, if your attention is not being heard with deaf ears, we understand. So I'm thinking. Anyone else wish to speak? There being none, I'll entertain a motion to close the public portion of the meeting. Thank you, Trustee Miller, for the motion. Do I hear a second? Thank you, Trustee Van Olson, for the second. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? There being none, thank you very much. Now, just as a little addition, to my left, Trustee Cohen has been a founding member of this village and a true gentleman in everything that he's done for this village. Leading before it was a village, as it was a village, volunteering his time, his expertise, his family time to the village, and the fact that he put so much of his life and the hours and hours that that are invaluable to this village. Mere words cannot express the thanks and the appreciation that we have for all that he's done. Like any good thing, eventually one decides they're going to hang up their jersey. Not that we're pushing Trustee Cohen out the door, but he's made it known that the time is coming close for him to hang up that jersey. And while we still have him here to show our appreciation, on behalf of the Village of Chestnut Ridge, I would like to read the following. This award of recognition and dedication is awarded to Howard L. Cohen, trustee, Village of Chestnut Ridge. This is to certify that you are hereby being recognized for your outstanding public service, performance, and high level of contribution and dedication, along with your optimum gratitude for your dedicated service to the community and to the citizens of Chestnut Ridge, for your selfless team support and accomplishments. Your outstanding abilities and dedication of service have been a source of pride to everyone for over 35 years of dedicated leadership and service. Doing ordinary things is an extraordinary way will assure you of extraordinary success. The Board of Trustees and I wish to extend our gratitude and thanks to you for your many years of service to our community. Howard, we wish you all the best.
Thank you. Thank you. This is a speech, and when I put my resignation in as effective tomorrow, of course I'm moving to Florida, it was a letter that was very hard to put on paper. I never expected to resign. I figured either I would get voted out or carried out. And I've been with the village since the idea of forming the village has been formed, and it's been a work of love, and I've enjoyed the experience. It's done as, even though it says I've done a lot for the village has helped me as a person, develop my abilities to speak and to take pride in the formation and the execution of this village. And I appreciate everything that the village and its residents have done for me. There are people who work with me that are still with the village, and they deserve some recognition. Judge Suarez, as Walter has mentioned his name, he started off as the village attorney, and he's been a judge for a long time. We have two members of our planning board, Alan Rubin and Mark, are also founding members, and they're still working diligently and hard to fulfill the village vision that we have started out with. And one other person who you see only once a year at budget time, Marvin Nyman, has been the foundation, helped us form the village from a financial standpoint, and he's been the financial overseer of our village. And I'd like to thank them as well, and they deserve it as much as and recognition as I just got. So I'm very pleased to accept this. The staff, village clerk and treasurer work very hard, and they oversee a very good office, and our employees are very dedicated, and we could not do what we do without them. So thank you very much, everyone.
It is truly with a heavy heart that I say good farewell to a good friend. I extend my personal thanks and appreciation of a grateful community for your contributions to Chestnut Ridge. Your commitment, dedication, leadership has been an inspiration, and you made all of us better, and we thank you for that. You have shown the residents of Chestnut Ridge an example of what it means to live in love, in honor, and in respect. Thank you for your honorable example as a trustee for the Village of Chestnut Ridge. I thank you for that. All the best to you.
Howard, you trained me on the zoning board. We go back a long way. Congratulations, and I wish you the best in the future. Enjoy your new residence,
Thank you.
and enjoy the heat.
And again, just to add, Howard has been a true friend, not only to the village, but to me. Having first met Howard when I was on the planning board, and then I became a trustee, and then as mayor. If I had all of the background and knowledge that Howard has forgotten, I would have a lot. I would have a lot. And his patience, his fortitude, his friendship, and his ability to provide very wise counsel when we need was always appreciated and continues to be appreciated. So Howard, again, on behalf of the village, on behalf of the trustees, on behalf of the 8,300 people here in the village of Chestnut Ridge, we thank you.
Thank you. Thank everyone.
And on that note, we need to go into private session, council. I will entertain a motion to go into executive session with regard to pending litigation, versus Village of Chestnut Ridge, OJC versus Village of Chestnut Ridge, Covert versus Chestnut Ridge, and Covert Coupon versus Chestnut Ridge. Thank you, Deputy Mayor Valentine for the motion. Thank you, Trustee Valentine for the second. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed or named none. Thank you very much, folks. Stay cool and have a good evening.